What's up, crypto gang? Welcome back to another episode. If you guys are new here, we do a giveaway at the beginning of every single episode, and today's winner is Sam Katayama. Thanks so much for commenting on the previous video, Sam. I just sent you some crypto. If you guys want to win on the next video, like, comment with your wallet address, and don't forget to subscribe. On this episode, on one side, we are setting up Altbet, which is a gaming cryptocurrency and masternode network that we are setting up on the Jin platform. On the other side, we have Beacon. You can participate in their Beacon arcade that they're building, and you can also use your cryptocurrency for other things, but in the name of this episode being kind of a gaming focus, we are setting Beacon up on the Snode hosting platform. So I'm really excited to be involved in both of these projects, and also thank you so much to everyone that has suggested these projects in the comment section, as well as DMing me. Both of these projects were entirely community driven, so both were suggested by you guys. I do have some other masternodes joining in on the series. A lot of people have been reaching out. A lot of community members have been pinging their favorite projects, telling them to reach out to me. But I do want to do the disclaimer as always. All masternodes shown on this series have provided me with one masternode to showcase them in the series. It's been an entirely community-driven masternode series. A lot of people have suggested projects, reached out to them, people have reached out to me. It's been kind of a very communal effort. So it's very exciting to see the portfolio of 9 companies come together now. And moving forward, we are adding 2 today. So Altbet on Jin's platform and Beacon on the Snode hosting platform. So let's dive in. From the dashboard here, we're going to go to Masternode Reservation. We're going to click on the Beacon Select Masternode. From here, what we're going to make sure that we do is that the amount of shares is fully up to the top here. And as you can see, the price of one masternode is $454. The ROI isn't quite calculated yet because this is brand new to Snode. So what we need to do is double check that our payout address is correct. So this is our payout address. That is correct from the core wallet. And we have 20 shares. And let's go ahead and hit next. Yes, we can confirm that that is correct. That is the payout address. So we need to deposit 10,000 Beacon to this address, and it needs to be exact. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to send, and that is the address, and we're going to do Snode MN, and I'm going to do 10,000 Beacon being sent. See, we have a balance here. So once we have 10,000 sent, this is effectively our collateral address that Snode provides you with. So 10,000, let's just get a confirmation here. 10,000 being sent, available to the Snode masternode, and it's added to the transaction on top of the 10,000, so it hits with the accurate amount. Yes, so we have sent that transaction. And once we have done that, we will hit next, and it is processing. So we have sent the exact amount to this deposit address, and this is our payout address. So once it is confirmed on the Snode platform that we have sent the exact amount of 10,000 Beacon to the deposit address, it will then unlock and say your payout address is active, and we can then move over to the Masternode Online monitoring screen and enter in our public key to track all of our payouts. All right, now that we are done setting up the Beacon Masternode on the Snode hosting platform, we are going to go over to our Masternodes Online monitoring service, and we can check our portfolio here. We have 7 masternodes online: CryptoFlow, Divi, Bitcoin Green, DarkPay Coin, LightPay Coin, Jin Coin, and Snode Coin. And these have all been added, and this is the current daily income of those 7 nodes, $28, with a yearly of $10,452. So now that we have set up Beacon on Snode, let's go ahead and add it to the portfolio and see what additional income we will see. So here we go. We entered it in, and this was actually sent via email. So one of the cool things about Snode is they fire over an email with all the information you need to apply into this. So very, very helpful in my opinion. So let's type in beacon and then Masternode and add to monitoring. And there it is. So we now have 8 nodes online, which is very exciting. And let's go up to daily income. It is a jump to $50 per day and about $18,000 per year. And this is in the currencies, all the different currencies that this is being generated in. So it's important to know that you can view it in Bitcoin, and you can also view it in any different currency that you want. So for example, each day we are going to be getting 0.01 Bitcoin and 4.9 Bitcoin per year. So that is at the current rate of each currency that's being traded on the exchanges. But I always like to have that as a disclaimer so that you guys know that this isn't US dollars we're talking about here. This is just the conversion rate of how much Bitcoin or how much of the currencies it is in rewards each day in relation to Bitcoin in relation to US dollars. So it is a 3-tiered kind of translation there, where it goes from the altcoin to how much that's worth in Bitcoin at that particular moment into how much that Bitcoin is worth in US dollars. On the other side, we have Altbet, which is a sports betting cryptocurrency. Once you are on the Gin dashboard, once again, I'm going to show you guys the quick setup here of Altbet after a high demand from you guys. I appreciate everybody reaching out about wanting some sort of gaming masternode. I respect that, and I decided to go with Altbet. So I reached out to them, and we're going to get that set up on Gin. So let's go ahead and search Altbet. Here they are. Let's go ahead and set it up on a dedicated node. I know a lot of you guys have been asking about dedicated versus cloud nodes. So we are going to set it up as a dedicated $12 per month. And it is 1,000 ABET to get started. So let's go ahead and get our collateral wallet address. Let's pop this open here. This is the Altbet wallet, and let's go ahead and enter in our debug console. Pop this open, get address. This is going to be our collateral wallet address once again from debug console. Let's close that out, and we are going to send ourselves, let's do this masternode on Gin. We're going to send 1,000 ABET to ourselves to get this started. And yes, confirm. And there we go. So once we have sent it to ourselves, we're going to go to transactions, and we are going to double click. This will give us our transaction ID. We are going to copy that, and we're going to go back to Gin here, and we have sent to ourselves. We've sent 1,000 to ourselves. We're going to paste the transaction ID in here after we have double clicked on the actual transaction to ourselves to get the collateral address. So continue. And now it is syncing with the Altbet blockchain, and it is installing the node on Gin. All right, once we have synced with the Altbet blockchain, we can go in here and copy the line of code here. And if you guys are familiar with the previous videos, we are going to go into the masternode config file, and I have my shortcut here where I go to Finder on Mac and go to the Go tab and go to Folder, and it will pop open the library application support, and we will look for Altbet right here, open up masternode config under the Altbet folder, and it'll pop open a text editor where we have to paste this line of code right here below, as you can see on the Gin platform site. I like to space down, and we're going to go to File, Save, and you can see there in the background that it updated today, and we know that it is saved, so we can exit out. And what it's going to do is it requires us to close our wallet down. So we're going to go ahead and quit this wallet, quit, and it's shut down. And once it has been shut down, go ahead and press continue. And we need to copy this, the start masternode. And now that we are fully booted back up here, we can go to our tools, our debug console, and we are going to paste what we just got from Jin, and we have jump started our masternode. As you can see here, the result is successful. So we can exit out of this and we can go back and we can press done. And Jin is going to verify that we have started the masternode from the Altbet core wallet. And once those two are speaking together using the masternode config file that we just added in there, once those two are speaking, we are all set and we can add our Altbet masternode to Masternodes online monitoring, and we are good to go. So what we're going to do now is we are going to take our address, and you can just click it right here and it'll open up the Explorer for Altbet. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take this address here, this wallet, and toggle over to Masternodes online monitoring. And you're going to enter in that address, click search, and boom, our final step is done here. So we are going to type in a bet MN, just because that's what I've been using so far, and add to monitoring. And there we go, guys. We have Altbet right there at the bottom. So now we are finally up to 9 masternodes. So crazy how fast we've grown to 9 masternodes with a daily income of 60, monthly of 1,800, and yearly of 22K, which is about 6 Bitcoin-ish. And this is always fluctuating, guys. So this is always going up and down here. And it looks like on average, with the current masternode worth of about 6K or 1.73 Bitcoin at the time of recording this, it's looking like we're getting probably about a 4x, if that, maybe a 3x, which is just, it's very aggressive. And that is because there are small cap coins on here. There are small cap masternodes that we are helping with their networks using the masternodes. So it's important to keep that in mind, guys. These projects are small cap, low volume coins, and the larger cap coins, like for example, Bitcoin Green and Jin Coin, they're going to have much lower returns, and they're still in, you know, the 80% to 200% range, but it's a little bit more feasible because there's liquidity and you can actually convert to Bitcoin if you want to. I'm more of a fan of supporting networks that I believe in, and I want projects that I believe in to support long term. So I'm going to be hodling a lot of these coins. So really exciting to see that we finally hit the 9 mark. There is a lot of inquiries about the 10th spot, so we might actually expand to 12. And I've heard of a lot of people saying that I shouldn't stop at 10. We should show the results of 15. I do think that's a little excessive, but we will see what happens over the next couple of weeks. On one side, you have Beacon. You can use the Beacon coin for gaming purposes. And then on the other side, you have Altbet, where you can participate in sports betting and different types of gaming using their cryptocurrency. I tried to theme this episode as kind of a gaming theme. They're both very exciting and top tier projects. So if you guys like this video, slap a like. I'm gonna be putting all the links to not only the series partners of all the masternodes, but also Beacon and Altbet below. So you guys can go check them out for yourself. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I will see you guys on the next episode of Hack Crypto.